2013, the casino was still under construction and was only known as the Winewood Casino or sometimes the Be Lucky Casino. Banners on the building promised an opening was coming soon. Even early signs indicated that Fleeka and Shark credit cards would be accepted once the doors opened. Years went by and people waited impatiently for the grand opening. On June 6, 2019, the opening soon banner was removed from the main entrance. Construction barriers, a crate of wooden boards, and a waste skip were also added just outside the doors. The automated barrier outside the garage door was also removed, and it seemed like the time had finally come. In the next couple days, the casino was getting closer and closer to its grand opening. On July 23rd, the wait was finally over. The Diamond Casino and Resort officially opened its doors.
Announcing the grand opening of the Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around. Escape the ordinary. An exclusive luxury adult playground with limitless indulgences. Binge and give in to temptation in our VIP casino.
This was unlike anything we've ever seen, with luxury penthouses, glamorous VIP rooms, huge horse betting screening rooms, blackjack poker and roulette. It featured a large bar, a luxury clothing store, and countless slot machines, drinks, and rewards to discover. Above it all sat a stunning roof terrace overlooking the city, and a parking garage below stocked with exotic cars. One of the highlights was the lucky wheel in the main lobby, where members could spin once every 24 hours to win prizes like ships and discounts, or the weekly podium vehicle displayed on a rotating platform. Big wins were even announced over the casino's PA system.
Compliments to our winner of a brand new vehicle at the Lucky Wheel.
The Diamond Casino quickly became the real deal, attracting politicians, billionaires, and criminals from across Los Santos. All this was built by one family, and one family only, the Cheng crime family. After 5 years of investment, the Cheng family finally completed what they believed would be their gateway into Los Santos' criminal underworld. Mr. Cheng, CEO of Cheng Family Holdings, placed his nephew Tao Cheng in charge of the newly opened casino, hoping to recover the family's investment and turn a major profit. Tao Cheng manages the casino with the help of his translator, and Agatha Baker, the highly professional general manager of the Diamond Casino and Resort. Baker isn't just any manager, she holds a master's degree in business administration, making her fully qualified for the role. Known for her sharp professionalism when dealing with associates, she maintains a serious and controlled presence. Though with her own staff, she can be blunt or even assaulting at times. Despite this, her leadership keeps the casino running smoothly, earning her a reputation as the backbone of the operation. Working alongside Agatha Baker is Tom Connors, the executive director of guest services, stationed at one of the two desks in the main lobby. Connors serves as the face outwards of the casino, always polite and friendly towards the guests.
Welcome to the Diamond Casino, Spa and Resort. We are finally open for business. I'm Tom Connors, Executive Director of Guest Services.
His responsibility also go beyond his smile, as the Diamond Casino provides guest services, offering limousine pickups and penthouse cleaning. Penthouse owners also received full VIP membership, unlocking high-limit gambling tables and exclusive lounges. For VIP members, Connor is the key contact, ensuring that every experience at the Diamond Casino feels exclusive. Other important staff are Josephine, who works as the head bartender.
That's our head barwoman, Josephine. Hey, Josephine!
Tom, hi there.
And Vincent Effenberger, head of security. One day, while attempting to buy crystal from the lost MC, Tao Cheng was ambushed and held captive in an abandoned motel. There, he was held captive for 3 whole days.
Tao Cheng, our owner who you met, has disappeared.
Now, normally when Mr. Cheng disappears for 3 days, I think no big deal. Party, few crash car, and everything's fine when I write a few checks. But this time, he go out to score crystal, and he don't come back.
He said something about a contact in the desert, a meth dealer he had met, and now we think he's been kidnapped by some bikers out near Sandy Shore.
Meanwhile, the Duggan crime family wants the casino. They attempted to sabotage the business, hoping to buy it at a rock bottom price.
The Duggan family. They want to buy this place, but first they mean to destroy it so they can rebrand it, write off all its debts, and get it cheap, then turn it into a tacky dump.
The Duggans are a rich family from Texas. The family is led by Avery Duggan, who hires a private army of mercenaries called the Professionals to do his dirty work. For the Duggans, it was never about entertainment, only about money and power. Despite bailing out the Cheng family, whilst the construction of the casino was underway. Once it's finished, Avery Duggan sees the success of the casino and realized the amount of money he wasted. So instead, they seek to buy the casino and turn it to something more profitable. The Duggans, who is a Texan oil family, weren't interested in the casino's glamour. They wanted to gut it for cold profit. They used mercenaries, hillbillies, and intimidation to force Tao to sell the casino. Agatha Baker sends the GTA Online protagonist to rescue Tao Cheng from the lost MC in order to stop the Duggans' sabotage. Right after saving Tao Cheng from the lost MC, Agatha asks for help from the GTA Online protagonist to protect the casino from the Duggan crime family.
So I presume you've read some of the bad press we are getting, or heard the news.
Yes, it's a real problem, and we've got the best security in the city.
Which is why it's a setup.
Indeed, it's a setup, madam. My team and I are doing our best, but we have to be vigilant. You don't want any problematic negativity.
Avery paid several hillbillies to go to the casino to start fights against the security. The hillbillies paid by Avery were dealt with. However, one of them manages to steal a sports car and run over a group of bikers who just arrived at the casino. Eventually, they got it back, and the sports car was returned to its place in the casino. Before that, however, Tao recruited new staff, but this time it wasn't just some normal middle-aged dude. It was Brucey Kibbutz.
Yo,
We know that.
sorry to interrupt here. Brucey Kibbutz. Can we talk about health and wellness for a second here?
Excuse me?
Brucey Kibbutz. I want to talk to you about the mindfulness and exercise director's position.
Not right now. I'm kind of busy.
Oh, you're too busy to
Whoa.
discuss health and well-being?
Call guest services, sir. Make an appointment.
Very amusing. Do I look like I make appointments, bro? I am the appointment!
Brucey was hired as Tao's personal fitness coach. He quickly placed Tao on an intense workout schedule fueled by bull shark testosterone, teaching Tao what he called a lion mentality. Soon after the theft of the podium vehicle, the Duggan family finally agreed to meet Tao Cheng, accompanied by Agatha Baker, his translator, and the protagonist's crew, at the Marlowe vineyards to discuss the buyout of the casino. But the deal goes very wrong. Under the influence of Bruce's bull shark testosterone, Tao aggressively insulted Avery.
他妈这以为自己在路上，我看起来像他妈妈，像吗？像吗？
Mr. Chang's very sorry, but casino is family business. Not for sale.
You boys are making a very big mistake. Thornton, will you excuse us for a moment? And why don't you take it is Miss, ain't it? Yeah, Miss Agatha Baker, and show her the expansion proposals we were discussing.
Okay, Uncle.
This outburst sparked a full-scale war between the Cheng and the Duggan family. Avery Duggan sends his henchmen to kill them, triggering a war that shouldn't have been started in the first place if it wasn't for Bruce's bull shark testosterone. After the shootout at the vineyard, Mr. Cheng declared war on the Duggan family, hiring the protagonist to destroy their assets across Los Santos. In revenge, Avery sends a large number of mercenaries to the casino to kill Tao and the casino staff, but his nephew, Thornton Duggan, arrives at the casino to tell them that he still wants to buy it. He warns the casino staff about the incoming assault.
You've got some nerve.
I come in peace. Now, Agatha, Mr. Chang, I won't lie. I still want to buy the casino, or buy a slice. But my uncle, I think he's lost his reason over this. We've had a serious falling out. You know, I'm leaving the country, quickly. But I think he's sending some bad guys here.
Again?
Oh, no, these are very bad guys.
The assault was brutal, but it was handled by the security and the protagonist. After the assault on the casino, Tao's uncle tells them to sell it, as there is too much conflict surrounding it. Because Tao's uncle provided much funding to renovate it, neither Baker nor Tao can refuse him. As everyone prepares to move their belongings, Thornton arrives at the casino again and makes an offer to everyone. He proposes to save the casino by buying it from the Cheng family at full price, which will lead to a transfer of ownership ownership. However, he admits that he wouldn't have this much money until someone kills his uncle so he can receive his full inheritance.
It's all over, I'm afraid. Word from the uncle in Hong Kong. We've got to sell. Too much drama. Your condo should be fine, but I'm finished. I'm so sorry. I thought we could build something great here.
Champagne, Miss Baker?
No, Tom.
Maybe I can help your uncle and you leave with a little more dignity. And more. I will offer asking plus 20% and a quick sale and a good relationship. But you gotta help me.
Help?
Kill my uncle.
Oh, Jesus. I cannot believe what I am not hearing.
After being informed by Thornton about his uncle's location, everyone turns their attention to the protagonist for help. They go to Martin Madrazo's house, La Fuente Blanca, which is rented by Avery Duggan, and kill all of his bodyguards and mercenaries. This leads to Avery escaping by helicopter. His last attempt to escape ultimately fails, as he is killed by the online protagonist, handing victory to the Diamond Casino staff and saving the resort from the threat of the Duggan crime family.
Bravo, bravo! Well done. Thanks to you all, I now have full ownership of this card house. And Mr. Chang is on a flight heading west.
Things are changing already.
Absolutely.
What are you waiting on, Mr. Connors? If ever there was a celebration in need of champagne, the death of my uncle is it.
Well, very good. Very good.
After Avery Duggan's death at La Fuente Blanca, the Diamond Casino and Resort was finally safe from his sabotage. Thornton Duggan stepped in as the new owner. Unlike his uncle, he presented himself as a more business-minded and cooperative person. Tao sold the casino to the Duggan crime family and returned to Hong Kong. After the purchase, Thornton did make changes to the operation. Most staff were kept on, but some cuts were immediate. Most notably, Vincent Effenberger was fired from his role as head of security.
Well, that reminds me. Vincent,
Yes, sir.
we'll no longer require your services.
Huh?
Security is something we're more than capable of handling ourselves.
But,
Given your pass at the desk.
I see. Yes, sir. It was a privilege working with you fine people.
Thank you, Vincent.
leading to Vincent taking a turn in his career, which is a story for another video. This marked a shift in casino management, with the Duggan name now tied to the business, even though the day-to-day luxury experience remained the same for visitors. Despite some of the staff being fired, Brucie Kibbutz seems to still remain working at the casino, as he is seen while scoping the casino for the heist. If the online protagonist uses the elevator to head to the roof, they'll run into Brucie, who along with several other VIP guests are invited to young ancestors after party.
You're looking good,
Wow.
bro. Can you back up?
Well, I'm not being weird. I work here. This party fucking sucks.
Yeah, this sucks.
Listen up, everybody. At the party, my penthouse, right now. Who coming?
I'm coming, bro.
A few months later, still in 2019, Georgina Cheng, Tao's sister and the vice president of the Cheng family holdings, soon flies to Los Santos to take matters into her own hand. Unlike her brother, Georgina is calm, smart and very strategic. She arranges a meeting by hacking into the online protagonist's phone and luring them to Mirror Park, where she introduces herself alongside Lester Crest. She explains that she wants revenge on the Duggans for humiliating her brother and stealing the casino.
Who hacked my phone?
We did. In case you don't recognize her, this is Georgina Chang, Vice President of Chang Holdings. Investor, philanthropist, socialite. She was just voted the 89th best-dressed lady in China.
Yeah. Ni hao.
I did my undergrad in London, my master's in Vespucci, Mr. Crest. You can speak English. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
She persuades Lester to help plan a massive heist to rob the diamond and hit the Duggan family where it hurts most, their money. During the heist setup, Georgina works closely with the protagonist, funding preparations and keeping contact through Lester. She proves herself much more professional and capable than Tao, showing that not all Shangs are reckless. After the heist is complete, Georgina personally thanks the protagonist for their work. She stays in Los Santos and continues organizing repeat robberies against the Duggans, and apparently builds some sort of relationship with Lester. During the Big Con approach, if Young is selected as the entrance disguise, here Brucie and Young fake a act that ended up with Brucie getting shot in the leg, which she used as an excuse to trick Debbie out of her office in order for the crew to steal a keycard to gain access to the staff lobby.
Mr. Duggan?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's boxing in the gym with his PR guy.
Well, go speak to him, okay?
Hey.
I promise you, this will all be cool.
So
Wait right here.
Oh, shit! My leg! My bad, bro!
Not in there.
You cool or what?
Yeah, I'll be cool, man.
Is
Real
everything
cool.
okay?
I have no idea.
No, I shot myself.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
Weird.
Oh my god.
Can you get me to a doctor, please?
Yeah, of course. Come with me here.
Do I look pale? Do you?
Don't touch me.
I'm feeling faint, bro. I think I'm bleeding out.
Get the thing off the tape and get out of here.
In December of 2020, the Diamond Casino expanded further with the opening of the Music Locker, an exclusive underground nightclub located directly beneath the resort. Access to the Music Locker was available, but VIP treatment was reserved for those staying in the Diamond Casino's penthouses with its own bar and private dance areas. It served as both an entertainment hub and a new front for the underworld dealings. The Diamond Casino was no longer just a gambling paradise. It had become a global meeting point for criminals from all across the world. Why did Thornton betray his uncle? Thornton's betrayal was a bit shocking, because up until that point we all thought that he was just a spoiled nephew tagging along, throwing money around without much direction. But betraying his own uncle shows he was more ambitious and ruthless than anyone realized. Was it just about control of the casino and expanding the Duggan Empire, or was it personal? Maybe Thornton thought his uncle was too soft, too old, or too unwilling to take risks. When trying to negotiate with the Changs, Avery quickly became upset with Tao's attitude and didn't show the patience nor the qualities that a leader should have. Thornton, on the other hand, saw his uncle's flaws, trying to calm him down, but his uncle just wouldn't let him speak.
I like China. I just do.
What my uncle is trying to say is...
Excuse me. I was not finished.
Excuse me, sir.
It's not a problem, Thornton.
Also, when warning Agatha about the upcoming raid on the casino, Thornton talks about how his uncle has lost his reasons over the casino and explains how he has lost his mind and his reasons for sabotaging it in the first place.
But my uncle, I think he's lost his reason over this. We've had a serious falling out.
His uncle became too focused on the money he lost for cashing out during the construction that he forgot what's best for the family. Because of his deep desire for revenge and profit, he forgot to think about all the people he killed and how this conflict would ruin the reputation of the Duggan family. Thornton saw firsthand how impulsive his uncle was and knew that if they continued like this, he would end up getting the entire gang killed. So instead, he killed his uncle, hoping to save his family's reputation. What were Brucies' real intentions with Tao? Brucie Kibbutz worked as Tao's trainer, his lifestyle coach, but his motives were always very suspicious. Was he truly helping Tao become the best version of himself, or did they manipulate him for his own gain? Tao was vulnerable and reckless, and Brucie helped him become confident in himself. But while doing this, it almost seemed like he was controlling him. On their way to Marlowe Vineyards, Brucie's translator talks about the negative effects Brucie has caused.
The trainer, Brucie, he said he would work on Mr. Chang's mind and body. So far, it's just high-intensity training, lots of performance-enhancing drugs, and very little mindfulness.
Mindfulness!
You see, he is very angry. These bullshot pills, they're all worse than the crank.
He tells the protagonist that Brucie was supposed to help Tao become mindful, but so far the only thing he has done is train him hard and put him on steroids. The way Tao responds on Brucie's training, it seems more like manipulating him and using him for his own profit rather than training him. Listen to what Brucie says when training Tao.
Matter, huh? Look, that's me! The total package! If I could just get distribution, I could change the world, you know?
Brucie talks about needing distribution in order to expand his fitness program and his show all across Los Santos. He knew that Tao had the power and the money to do so he trained him and put him on bullshark testosterone in order to manipulate him. The steroids get Tao all emotional and Brucie helps him control it. This makes Brucie look like the hero from Tao's perspective, making him like him even more. All of this training was only for Brucie's profit, and Brucie's profit only. He tried to manipulate Tao to promote his fitness company, and in that way he would make a massive win. Why was Vincent fired? Vincent getting fired at the end of the story was a kinda unexpected twist. On the surface, it looked like Thornton was just cutting costs, but the way Miss Baker reacted raises serious questions. She didn't look shocked at all, almost like she expected it. Throughout the missions, Vincent made mistakes, letting the Duggins inside and losing a 2.8 million car, struggling to keep control of security. But were those mistakes truly his fault? Or did it just look worse than it really was? Based on their reaction, it almost seemed like they already knew that he was going to get fired and didn't bother. Thornton's reason for firing Vincent had little to do with his cutting costs. The Duggin crime family were already capable enough to protect the casino, and Vincent being in the command of the family security would only make the situation worse. Did Miss Baker only help Tao for the money, and is she in fact evil? Miss Baker is one of the more complex characters in the casino story. She is professional and loyal to Tao, but her behavior suggests she is always calculating. She played along with both sides when it benefited her, and she seemed too calm during Vincent's firing. Could she have secretly wanted him out of the way so she could run the casino with less resistance? Maybe her loyalty isn't to Tao at all, but to the casino itself, or even to her own future profits. When Vincent is suddenly fired at the end, she doesn't look surprised at all, even though Tom seems slightly caught off guard. Instead of reacting with shock, she calmly tells Vincent,
"It was a privilege working with you fine people."
Thank you, Vincent.
which doesn't sound like something you'd say if you were blindsided. Earlier in the story, Miss Baker takes some passive-aggressive jabs at Vincent, criticizing his handling of security issues, putting the blame on him for problems at the casino.
Well done, Vincent. Any ideas?
I imagine it was someone who wishes to besmirch the good name of this institution.
Yeah, we know that.
She seems very concerned to be linked to violent activities and expresses disgust when the protagonist is tasked to kill people. However, she doesn't mind to use violence when it suits her. As in one of the casino work missions, she calls it amazing when the protagonist violently mugs a critical reporter.
I can't believe you did this. I can't believe I asked you to do this. This was amazing.
I would personally say that Miss Baker isn't really evil, but she's very focused on money and keeping the casino safe. She acts calm when Vincent is fired, which makes it seem like she wanted him gone, because his mistakes could hurt the casino's profits. Even though she doesn't like being linked to violence, she will use it when it helps to protect the business. This shows that she cares more about the casino's success than about Vincent or anyone else. In the end, she is not bad, just someone who puts the money and the casino above everything else.